Hey everybody, it's Kyle from thetechnicfiles.com, back again with another video review, this time of the Sony PS Vita. Sony PS Vita is the latest line of the handheld gaming devices from PlayStation. You've seen the PSP, the PS Go, Sony Ericsson Play, other PlayStation devices. The difference with this one is they really kind of went all out on this one, where you have a multi-touchscreen on the front and a touchscreen on the back as well. Let's go along the sides here. You have your right bumper, your left bumper, you have your directional pad, you have your left thumbstick, your right thumbstick, and of course the buttons with the square, triangle, circle, and X. You also have the PlayStation button here, which at any time you're playing a game, you hit the PlayStation button, it jumps out of the game. You can then go back to your home menu, or you can jump around to whatever you want. You also have a select and a start button right here. Along the top you have your power key, your power button right here, and your volume rocker. On the bottom here you have a headphone jack and the PlayStation charger. Up above here you have, it's hard to open these things, is the PS Vita cards. I believe it's where you put in the other game cards. If you actually buy the game, you can plug in the card, that way you're not downloading anything, plug it in, it should play. Because they've done away with the UMD discs. If anyone played the old PlayStation portable games that had those UMD discs, that quickly went away. You have an OLED display screen here. As you see, I'll open it up. I was playing FIFA Soccer at the moment. So like I said, if you look here on the home screen on the gamepad, this is what happens if you're in the game and you hit the PlayStation button. You get this little menu. You can take this little screen right here. There's a little folded in edge. You can drag it across. That pretty much exits out of your game. Here is the home screen. As you can see, your choices are picked by the bubbles. So if you find the PlayStation Store, you want to go to the PlayStation Store, you can hit the browser. If you want any trophies, take some photos. Here's what the weird thing is. Both the cameras are front and rear facing cameras in only VGA quality. Not great photo taking. Not really going to be taking photos with this thing. It does, however, work with augmented reality cards. There's a few that come with the pack when you buy the game. It comes in the box. They're good for the cliff diving, fireworks, and table soccer. Now what that does, also in reality fighters. What augmented reality is, it's in the software. Basically it reads the print on the card, and then the software tells the game or the system what to do with it. So like with cliff diving, you pop up there, you bring up your augmented reality cards. It kind of looks very simple. It just looks like a J on a card. But what you're putting it on a table, next thing you know, you see a 3D cliff image coming out of your desk and onto your screen. And from there you play the cliff diving game. Very neat, very neat. You know, a nice little feature. Like it a lot. This is running on AT&T's 3G network. You can also run it on Wi-Fi only. Let's see. The controls are very nice. I wasn't a big fan. I still isn't. Still isn't. Yeah. I know thing was good. I'm still not a big fan of the back screen here, the back touchscreen. Mainly because when you're playing a game, I tend to hold the control like I used to hold the PS Vita, like this. So if there's back screen controls while playing the game, you're now hitting those controls when you don't mean to. Now, PlayStation has allowed you to have these little grooves on the back here, which make you feel like you have to hold the PlayStation Vita like such, or like this, or however you want to hold it to kind of keep the PS Vita in control. You can turn off the back screen touch, which you can do with FIFA 12. After a while, once you kind of get used to playing it and losing a lot like I have, you tend to enjoy the back touchscreen, because with a goal, you act as this is your whole goal screen, where you can shoot the ball anywhere you want. So you can play football all day long and just upper left corner. You can even drag it, so you can start up here but hook it a little bit. Like I said, I don't own the PS Vita. This was a demo from the great people at AT&T, so I do not own any PS Vita games. I can only download the demos. From what I've seen, I've played Uncharted. Graphically, it looks really nice. The controls are okay, I guess. Not something I'm getting accustomed to. Unit 13 demo was a lot of fun. It's a straight up shooter. Trying to think what the other ones that I had. There weren't a lot of demos to choose from. Now, what PlayStation is really going with this one is, it acts as a continuation of their PS3 system. Basically, you could be playing your PS3 game, say it's MLB. You play your MLB game on your PlayStation 3. If you have to go somewhere, pause the game, you can transfer it to your PS Vita, continue playing your game on a handheld device. And then when you get back, upload your stuff, and the next thing you know, it's like you never missed a beat. It also acts as a secondary controller. If you only have one controller for a game, you can actually have someone playing the PS Vita, controlling a player on your TV through the PS3. So I mean, the peripherals are good. They have a lot of good concepts on it. Some things you'd like to see. We talked about this on the TV, on the web show I was on, All for Geek. I'll leave a web link in the video so you can go see what we were talking about. Some of the things that were brought up should be brought to PlayStation's attention, and Sony's attention as well. With the screen, the bubbles have a lot of jagged edges, and you would think for software for this advanced in technology would kind of get rid of the jagged edges, and the anti-aliasing would kind of be of top priority, but sometimes some things slip through. Like I said, I'll leave a little web link in the All for Geek section there so you can go see the web video I did. I did the web show with those guys. It's a lot of fun. Love looking at All for Geek. If you have a chance, check them out as well. They do a lot of cool stuff. As far as the Kyle Scientific Scale-O-Rama with the buy it, skip it, or flip it, this one's going to be a buy it, mainly because it is a lot of fun, has a lot of strengths, and you can do a lot of things with it. There are some things I like to see improved, mainly if you're going to be using this as a portable, like little camera device. Like you see most camera phones popping up everywhere. Maybe a better rear camera. Front-facing camera, about average what you see with most front-facing cameras. You're not expecting, 20 megapixels on the front. All in all, it's a lot of fun. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but it has to. More people have to play with it. A lot of questions I got is, what would you recommend? I say buy it. And they said, well, would you buy it? And I said, if I had the time to play PlayStation games all day long, I certainly would. Because it's a lot of fun, it's very handy, and it does have a lot of things to it. There's a lot of upside to it, not a lot of downside, a lot of upside. Battery life runs you about between 2 to 5 hours playing games, 5 hours watching movies, and up to 9 hours doing music. So the battery life's pretty good. From 0% battery life to full life takes about 2.5 hours. Sorry for the background changing. I'm in Quakertown. What can you say? Anyway, I'm Colin with thetechnophiles.com. This has been the Sony PlayStation Vita. This is a solid buy it. Again, check out my friends over at All for Geek. You never know when I'm going to pop up, do some of their web shows. Also, look out for my podcast coming up soon, the technophiles.com podcast, where we talk about all things in technology, gadgets, maybe have some impromptu video reviews. You never know what's going to come up. Keep on the lookout for that, and I'll see you real soon.